What is up, everybody? We're getting ready for these PFL weigh-ins. We're going to go through the entire card. We're going to first watch the weigh-ins, and, we'll give our quick takes, and then we'll also go deep with our normal weigh-in recap style of doing things here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Goal on this video, we need at least 70 likes for this weigh-in live reaction, watch along, and then obviously the full card betting breakdown. And we'll be talking about the predictions on the card. I'll give you guys some of the best bets. We'll talk about some potential parlays. PFL is a risky game sometimes betting-wise, but there's always potential to make some dinero. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. The ceremonial weigh-ins are going to be starting momentarily. I'm pumped for it. The first fight on the card, I'll actually bring up the Tapology page here. Going to see Klidson, Abreu, and Jamelle Jones. I believe they'll be taking the scales first. Some bets here as well. The odds. Lance Palmer, Movlead. Man, good card. I'm super pumped for this PFL card. Will be, I guess, watching it and also watching Bellator at the same time. So we'll be doing our best to call both. Appreciate you guys for being here. Smash that like button for the live weigh-ins, full card betting breakdown. I really feel like Pettis is not going to get the finish late. Like that's what I'm going to talk about with that co-main. I don't feel like Pettis is going to come through for us. I feel like Anthony Pettis is going to be a little bit of a disappointment. I don't think he makes it to the playoffs. That's my early lean. I think he wins against Manfio, but I actually feel like he's not going to make the playoffs, which is going to be rough. But people coming over thinking it's going to be easy when you move to PFL, that's absolutely not the case. PFL is real, and it's a hard game. Yeah, these weigh-ins are going to be starting momentarily. I got them on the screen. Funny enough, only 77 people watching the official weigh-in, so we're going to take some time to get some people up in here. But smash that like button, and let's get that algorithm pumping. You guys came to the right place. Klidson, Abreu moving up. So if you look at Klidson, his last fight was at 205. Jamelle Jones has, I believe, fought at light heavyweight. I want to make sure I'm correct on that. I'm pretty damn sure he's been at light heavyweight in the past. But, yeah, he was at light heavyweight himself on the Contender Series, but he moved up. Jamelle Jones, if you've watched some of his work, quit in him. He has quit in him, and I hate seeing fighters with quit in them. He tapped to strikes against William Knight in a fight that he was winning. He was just in some bad position. So some things I'm worried about with him. Ferreira got a new opponent last minute. We're going to have to talk about that as well. They really changing it up last minute on us, man. Let's see who that opponent is right here. I didn't even see this. I should have checked. I hate that with PFL. I feel like there's always new opponents. Let's double check here. Renan Ferreira still says Stuart Austin on MMA Junkie, but I guess obviously I should tap Hypology. Carl Sayles Manatafa. Oh my God, I'm super pumped for this. I'm way more excited to see him fight Sayles Manatafa. Wow, this is actually a really interesting fight now. Sayles Manatafa is on a bad losing streak, though. But at one point, this guy was a real fun guy to watch. I like Sayles Manatafa. There's a lot of things to like. Let me look at the last fight. He lost to Ali Isaev, Ante Delija by decision. He's not an easy guy to beat. There's things to like for sure. I just want to see who Dustin is here. How tall is Dustin? 6'5", 78-inch reach. Known as a bit of a decision guy. Okay. I know Carl Sayles Manatafa style. He's hard-nosed brawler. He comes in. He's tough, really durable. Renan Ferreira now in this matchup might be forced to grapple a bit. We might see this fight end up going the distance. Sayles Manatafa is no easy fight. I'm super pumped now seeing this opponent change. I'm actually more excited for Sayles Manatafa than Stuart Austin. And guys, I do apologize, but I got to take a bite of some food as I'm live here. We're going to be having the weigh-in start up real soon. Carlos Jr. versus Sorty is going to be in that light heavyweight playoff bracket. Ferreira, Martin Hamlet. Martin Hamlet still made it, even though he lost to Hendricks. He was winning that fight, and then he blew it. Let's get these weigh-ins started up. Come on, PFL. They're definitely taking their time because they definitely waiting it out. Ferreira, Delija, Cappelozza, Goltsov. Lock it up. I'm in on that as well. I love that parlay. What's the value of that parlay? Let me check that right now. All right. Yeah, DeReese has nothing that is making me feel like he's going to win against Cappelozza. So let's go with Goltsov, Cappelozza. I also like Pacheco, but she's a real strong favorite. Delija and Renan, Ferreira, even though the odds are going to be different. Plus 258. Yeah, I think that's a lock parlay. Like, you can probably get that. It'll probably be sitting around the plus 250 range. I think that's a money parlay. I think those guys all should win. Delija, he really should dominate his opponent. If you guys have seen him, it's a mismatch. Klidson, Abreu starting it off this fight. Kaitlin Young and Marina Morais. I'm thinking Marina gets a split. Guardado, Sanchez. It's so weird how the lightweight division is for the women's MMA. Like, it's just not a deep weight class at all. So you have 1-1 fighters, and then you also have Kayla Harrison, who's 9-0, Larissa Pacheco, who's also really good. Just odd stuff. But that's how it goes. The Renan line, I got to check what the accurate line is. I think they'll have it as they come up in weigh-ins, but as of right now, I don't think they have the lines for the Renan's new opponent. Bates, Hukic, Shavkat, and Barcelos. Guys, I'm doing this week's best MMA bets pretty close after this. Like, whenever we finish this video, give me like 30 minutes, and then I'll be doing a live stream for this week's best MMA bets, which I'm super pumped for. Super pumped for it. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Let me know what you guys like of these live streams during the ceremonial weigh-ins. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the live weigh-in show for the UFC tomorrow because they're not doing ceremonial weigh-ins. It's just going to be like a 2-hour period where everybody can weigh in, and I kind of don't feel like waiting around for 2 hours. So I'll just recap those right after. Still haven't had anybody touch the scales yet, so if you're just tuning in, you didn't miss anything. But you do have to smash the like button. Yeah, definitely some cross plays. We'll be talking about it on this week's Best MMA Bets. I'm going deep with it. I'll have it coming out after this. We'll go live again. I'm doing 3 live streams today. The channel is a true channel. I treat this almost like as if you're watching ESPN. We got multiple shows a day. You can catch them on replay, on demand all the time. We're doing big things here at MMA Experts. We're going to be the premier MMA channel on YouTube for sure in the next couple of years. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I wonder how long we're going to have to wait before they do the first weigh-in. Klidson, Jones, Kayla Young. You guys watch the full card predictions. You already know my picks, but we'll go through it again. I just want to see how these guys look on the scales, because see if there's any pick changes. Most exciting fight on the card. Honestly, I am super excited to see Cappelozza fight. I think he's going to dominate. I'm excited for this Goltsov Sayles fight. So excited. So we're definitely, I'm doing the Bellator play-by-play, but I'm literally putting 2 computers. Like, I'm watching every fight. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We're going to do the play-by-play for Bellator, but also the live PFL updates. And assuming there's going to be, fights ending earlier, there'll be time. I really want to catch Bruno Cappelozza, DeReese, and Denis Goltsov, Brandon Sayles. I hate that they're on the same night. Like, why did they have to do the fights on the same night? Why couldn't we do Thursday PFL and Friday Bellator? Like, why compete against one another? You're just limiting your audience. I don't know. I don't like it. I have Klidson, yeah. I'm not huge on Jamelle, man. Jamelle don't have the heart in him. Early lean to win the light heavyweight tournament. I don't know why I'm thinking it might be Carlos Jr. somehow. He might pull it off. I think the issue with the playoff thing is then fighters lose and then they're still in the playoffs after losses. I don't know. I think it just can be weird. All right, the first fight. The fighters are about to get on the scale. Klidson Abreu taking on Jamelle Jones. Man, I wish I could show you the weigh-ins, but unfortunately, you guys got to open up a new tab to watch them. I don't want to get copyrighted here, but we'll pull it up right here. Klidson Abreu, Jamelle Jones, first fighters on the scale. They'll be making their walk in just a moment. Go, let's go. Going to Abreu submission round 2, but we'll see how they look on the scales. PFL, what's going on? PFL's broadcast is crashing. PFL's broadcast is crashing right now. All right, they're good. Come on, PFL. I'm operating off a damn laptop and PFL's crashing on us. Come on, PFL. Man, interesting matchup to start it off. All right, they're getting on the scale finally. Let's go. Who's first to the scale? I think it's Klidson. The weigh-ins. PFL weigh-ins. Welcome to it. If you're just tuning in, smash the like button to get those likes pumping. And you're going to see my live reaction to these fighters on the scale. Let's see if we get some pick changes. I'm curious. Maybe there's some better bets. Start it off. Ray Cepho in the house. Mr. Ray Cepho. Guys, this hamburger is fantastic. If you guys want the recipe, let me know. I'm a chef. Jamelle Jones, first fighter to the scale, looking thick as all hell. Big boy. I'm going to be honest, he looks so jacked. This guy's a freak. He's a tank. 245. Can you imagine fighting Jamelle Jones? I can't. I would not mess with Jamelle Jones. Jesus. He's huge. Klidson Abreu. Let's see how Abreu looks. Because that size of Jamelle Jones is a factor that might make me consider a bet on him. Give the recipe, bro. So it's hamburgers with lean beef. Well, let's just look at his face off real quick. Ooh, Abreu looks big. Abreu's in his face, too. I'm going Klidson second round submission, man. Abreu doesn't have quit in him. He's a good fighter. He beat a tough Russian. Lots of things to like for Klidson Abreu. Actually, I think he lost a split decision, but he did well in that fight. Jones, big boy, though. He's definitely going to land some takedowns, but he's got to be careful with that neck. We'll see a submission. The recipe, bro. So it's lean beef, 93.7. I'm a bodybuilding guy. You guys know this. So that's what I end up doing. Lean beef. And, dude, you know what I really like? Salt, pepper, right? But there's a secret that you have to do when you cook it on the pan. Put butter in the pan, and you're going to press the burger down as you put it on the pan. That's the secret. I'm going Klidson for sure. He didn't take his shirt off, though. I don't like that he didn't take his shirt off. Yeah, I'm snacking on some fire hamburger I just made here. Yeah, Klidson's good, bro. I don't like that he doesn't take a shirt. I think you should be forced to take your shirt off at weigh-ins. That's my honest take. I think you need to be forced because I don't think it's fair. I think that we need to see what we're looking at as betting men. I want to see the physique. But he's definitely got some fat on him. Still, I think he wins. Let's get to that next fight. They're breaking him down, the PFL commentary crew. They need me on that commentary crew. They should call me up for a more fun take. You know, they gotta bring some style out there. But no, I do like the PFL crew. I love Kenny, Randy, and Sean O'Connell. They're good dudes. Kayla Young, Marina Morais up next. Or excuse me, Mariana Morais. Klidson minus 190. I don't think it's a terrible bet. Bro, try that burger. Make sure you press it. That is the secret, is you press it as you put it on the pan. Secrets to hamburgers, bro. Super low calorie. Add a little American cheese on there, and you'll be feeling like a savage. You'll be getting swole too. Look at that right there. Mariana Morais, 154 and 1/2 pound. Mariana Morais. We got Young out here. Let's see how they look facing off. Okay. Morais split decision is where we're gonna go. But honestly, man, the height difference is something. But dude, Young is an old woman. She's an old woman, and she's slow a bit with the hands. I like Mariana Morais. Yeah, it is like wearing a t-shirt at the pool. You said that so right, bro. Bro Bogan. I love that name, dude. Fire name. Yeah, I think you should be forced to take your shirt off at weigh-ins. That's my take. But yeah, I'm gonna write split decision Morais. It might even be a controversial decision. These women's bets right now, if you're throwing substantial amount of money and you come back shitting on me, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you shouldn't be betting women's lightweight division. If you want to play it for fun, play it. There's some money you could be made on some dogs, but some really weird matchups. And who knows with these women's divisions, especially at 155. Like, this is not even a real weight class. Up next, you got Guardado. I'm liking Guardado. I really am. Go, let's go. Let's go. Laura Sanchez, big girl. All as hell. It's the official weight. Okay. Taylor Guardado. Ooh. Guardado's wrestling is going to be the difference here. Neither of them have these great physiques. That's not what it's about. I mean, look at the size difference, though. Substantial. I still feel like Laura Sanchez is bad. She's going to get taken down. The legs are going to be there. They're playing around, having fun, but Guardado's going to win the fight by a decision. But if you're betting a ton of money at it, that's danger zone. Danger zone. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Smash the like button. We're reacting to all these wins. Say Umana Tafa and Ferreira up next. I'm excited for this one. Say Umana Tafa is a tough man. He's hard to finish, but I think looking at like TKO second round, mainly because the short notice, how hard has she been training? Let's see how he looks on the scale. Say Umana Tafa, though, I like him a lot. He almost knocked out Matt Mitrione a few years ago. You guys remember that? An OG fight. Guardado, yeah, she's tiny. Thing is, when there's no skill, I pick the wrestler, and that's why I'm going Guardado. When there's lacking skill on both sides, I'm going to pick the wrestler. Definitely, I feel like Ferreira's game is pretty good. Let's keep it going. Back to the scales. Out of San Francisco, California. Karol Manatafa. He's a savage. And in Ferreira. 251. Jacked. Savage. Monster. The pick doesn't change at all. Where am I from, bro? So, originally I'm from Massachusetts, but now I reside in Florida. Where would you have guessed I'm from? That's the real question. The size difference is so substantial, but you got to love Say Umanatafa for taking the fight on short notice. He's jacked. Look at those traps on him. He's an animal. But yeah, I got to take Ferreira still. If Say Umanatafa were to win, it would be a knockout. Genah Fabian and Julija Pajićv. Pajićv has no high-level skill. Oh. Guys, those burgers, unreal. That's my opinion on those hamburgers. Unreal. I'm in shock at how good they came out. A lot of people think that I'm from like Jersey or Brooklyn, New York, but it's just because I'm Italian. So we have that flair. But nah, man. I'm a Massachusetts guy, man. I've only been to Jersey and New York like a couple of times, man. I rep Mass, and that's where I was when I was out of town. I was in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And yeah, Florida's my spot now, though. Great weather. Let's go. Next fight of the night. Oh, shoot. I got to change the background here. Female MMA. Keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Julija Pajićv. I always say Julija Pajićv, but Julija Pajićv. I think she's going to lose. She's damn attractive, though. God damn. She's a beautiful woman. How beautiful is Julija Pajićv look? Man, I love that neck tat on her. Genah Fabian, though. She's slick. She's got that, like, Adesanya-esque kickboxing. She's nasty. Let's go. $155 and 1/2. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Smash it. And yeah, let's make some dinero this week for the bets. We're going to talk the best bets as these weigh-ins finish. We'll go deep with it. Pajićv looks more confident than her last fight, but still doesn't have that same confidence that I've seen from her in the past. What's up with all those weird scratches? That's creepy, man. She's scary. Like, is she gang or something? Like, those are some scary markings. Yeah, I don't like the handshake. She's not gonna win. Pajićv wants to be good. She's got to be an animal. She's got to stare you down. I'll still take her on a date anytime, though. She's beautiful. But yeah, I'm taking Fabian in that fight. Technical kickboxing. I think she can get the TKO in the first or second round, but it's not going to be like that easy like it was with Pacheco. Pacheco's nasty. Self-harm. Dude, that's scary. Is Pajićv live? Absolutely not. And if I'm wrong, I'll take being shafted. I would not do it. I hope she's not self-harming, man. She's so beautiful. Let's go. Delija. Delija had a really bad fight. She looks like a Batman villain. You're so right. She looks like one of the villains from Batman. She's scary, dude. She's scary. But so attractive at the same time. It's not about the looks. It's about how they fight. And we're on Team Genah Fabian for the victory. The line on that one. Yeah, minus 250 you can find it at. We'll talk the bets after. We'll go deep with the bets after. Right now we're just kind of reacting to the weigh-ins, seeing how every fighter looks on the scales. Out of Coburg, Virginia. The shoulder was a horrific accident. Dude, that's rough. Rough accident. Look at this big man. Jesus. You remember in Longest Yard when they tell Joey Diaz, oh, you can sit down? That's how I feel with this guy, man. Jeez. Go to her Instagram. Yeah, I'll check out her Instagram after. You like Bates, Carmouche, Bellator, PFL, you like Movlead, UFC, you got Philly, Barcelos, Moicano, Rosa, Rachmanov, UFC 264, Wonderboy pair. There's some money. Oh, dude, that's pretty good. Putting 10 to win, 13, 22. You might do it. I know the books haven't updated at all just yet. But you're going to see definitely strong favorite status for Ferreira. Delija. Big man. Yeah, I'm going Delija here. Big boy, man. He's thick boy. Took the fight. Get Delija a victory. Delija's going to win. They want Delija to win. I mean, he came in with a good amount of hype. So many prelims here. Still got this one and then another one. I like, in this fight, for sure, Pacheco. Kolesnyk did not look good against a 1-1 fighter, and now you're going to throw her against Pacheco. It's not even close. It is an utter mismatch here. That is my honest take on that fight. It's going to be dominant, and it's going to be extremely one-sided. It's not going to be close. I'll be shocked if it's close. Pacheco should put a beating. Do I have any MMA experience? Not professional and not MMA. Just kickboxing and boxing and jiu-jitsu. I haven't done an MMA fight or anything like that. Did a backyard MMA fight before, but that doesn't count. But yeah, I've trained growing up my whole life pretty much. Do I want to be a pro? No. Am I claiming to be a pro? Absolutely not. I just love the fight game. I love talking about it. I love fitness. I'm really into the strength and conditioning side. That's definitely something I'm interested in. I'd like to bring some fighters on because I do live the fitness lifestyle and have some big plans with that. But yeah, so not a pro MMA fighter though. Smash that like button. $10 though. You might as well do it, bro. If you hit that, you would be the real Mystic Mac, bro. We'll have to send you a medal, bro. I'm gonna screenshot your thing, Ben, and if that does hit, we're definitely gonna have to we'll bring you on the channel for a shout out to you, bro. I have to bring you on and give you a chance to talk a bit because you're the real Mystic Mac, bro. So yeah, good bet, dude. Good bet. Pacheco's not going to win the tournament, but she's definitely going to win this fight. Until Kayla Harrison leaves PFL, no woman has a chance to win the tournament. She's just a nightmare. She's UFC ready beyond a doubt. She's UFC top contender ready beyond a doubt, and I think she could be a UFC champion down the line. Pacheco and Helena Kolesnyk. Kolesnyk didn't take her shirt off. Another fighter not taking the shirt off. She's got a gut in there. She's fatter than she used to be. She used to be a lot leaner. She's not a 55er. She's a 35er. I am going Pacheco. First round stoppage. Not even going to be close. Knockout. Not even close. Oh, Bruno Cappelozza, the featured bout of the night. I like this fight a lot. This is one that we have to tune into. So if you're watching Bellator tomorrow and the Bellator fights get slow, don't be surprised if I start talking about Cappelozza and DeReese. DeReese, not the one. Yeah, no problem, Ben. Definitely, I have some big plans for the channel. We have some fun things. I'd love to give some fans a chance to chat it up with me live or something like that. So we'll work on some things. I got some ideas coming. A podcast on the way, which I'll be bringing a guest on who I'm working on securing. So we'll make it happen. We got some exciting things on the way for the MMA Experts channel. It's gonna be pretty deep. You might see another face on the channel sometimes. We'll see though. Randy Couture. How would Randy Couture do in today's heavyweight division? I don't think championship, but I do think skill set wise he was nasty. The wrestling was good, durable, good hands. Mohamed DeReese. He was so fat last time. Let's see how he looks now. You know what? I think he's slimmed up a bit. I think he's gonna be, if he's under 250. I like that for DeReese. I think he's lost a few pounds. All right, he's 254, but he looks a little better than last time. I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination, but I think he looks a little bit better. But he's fighting Cappelozza. This is a nightmare matchup for him. I mean, it's another striker. It's a guy that's got dynamite in the hands. It's going to be a knockout. Like, it's simple. Knockout. First round, Cappelozza. That's my pick. Could go 2 for sure. I think Cappelozza's hands are dynamite. He does sometimes, though, go a little too crazy. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe he gets caught by something crazy, but unlikely. He's got the height advantage, too, reach advantage. He beats Mo DeReese. Nice stare down, though. This is what I like. I love these stare downs. That's the stare down we needed, man. What's going on, buddy, in the live chat? I appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Smash that like button. Now, let's keep pumping that algorithm. Going to be here for a while because we still got the whole main card, and then we got the betting breakdown. Dennis Goltsov, Brandon Sayles to start the night off. That's going to be fun. I'm excited, man. Odds, Goltsov, strong favorite, of course. There's a lot of strong favorites. Dennis Goltsov versus Brandon Sayles. Sayles was a big dog that came through against Mohammed Usman. But Mohammed Usman is not Dennis Goltsov. There's a serious level difference between Goltsov's skill set and Mohammed Usman. And let's be honest, Usman landed some punches. He didn't hurt him bad, but he stunned him a bit. So for me, you guys know where I'm leaning. It's definitely Goltsov, and I think he gets that finish in the 3rd round. He's a guy that takes his time. He'll slowly pick him apart. Is Sayles live? I'm going to be honest. It's like he's a fun guy to watch, but skill set wise, he should be outmatched. Yeah, I heard Kevin Lee's out. He got a rib injury. Is what it is. So PFL, bro, let me tell you this. Normally Thursday, but this week they decide to go Friday and compete against Bellator, which sucks for me because I was really looking forward to doing both. Bovada, I've never used it personally, but I've heard good things. I like betonline.ag is like an OG one. My bookie, if you're feeling lazy, but they don't offer like a ton of props and stuff. And then also Unibet seems to be pretty good for live betting. Yeah, Thursday, dude. I wish it was on Thursday. Unfortunately, they're like, oh yeah, let's change it up and let's ruin everybody's week here with this. I don't know. I'm annoyed that they did it on the same day. Yeah, I know, dude. It's disappointing. I wish it was today. Because now I have to do a double live stream of Bellator focused with a little PFL live updates. It is what it is. That's the fight game. It is what it is. First fight on the main card. Why the hell do you have to compete against one another, man? That annoys me. Come on. Dennis Goltsov versus Brandon Sayles. First is Sayles to the scale. Sayles is a big dude, 6'5", but he's fighting a guy equally as tall. He does have the weight advantage. What a performance, though, he came through with. He's a plus 225 dog, not bad at all. Decent fighter for sure. 6-1. But he beat Mohammed Usman. Let's not get carried away yet. It's Mohammed Usman. Usman's not world class. He's a raw talent prospect whose brother is really good. Dennis Goltsov. Come on, bro. Russian, 26-6, finalist, 3rd round TKO. Goltsov takes his time with Brandon Sayles. He might stop him earlier, but inside the distance, TKO, Dennis Goltsov. That is the pick. Height-wise, it looks like Sayles is a little taller. It looks like Sayles might be 6'6". These guys are huge. Ray Seffel feels like a dwarf in the middle over there, and he's a former heavyweight. Guys are big, man. You like FanDuel the most? Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not watching PFL, you're not missing anything. And that's why we're going Bellator is the more popular organization, so Bellator is going to get the priority for the live stream. And I did a vote and everybody said Bellator. Bovada is the only one in Texas. If you use cryptocurrency, you can use anything if you use like Bitcoin. The Marsha Brady of the Usmans. Yeah, I got Dennis dominating. Movlead's nasty. When you have wrestler versus wrestler, but one is Dagestani, you know which way to go, guys. You know which way to go. Movlead is unreal with the top pressure and control. His takedowns are accurate. He's so aggressive. Bubba Jenkins laid out the blueprint kind of in the last fight for like how you would deal and beat a guy as skilled. Because let's be honest, Lance Palmer is really good, but I don't really see Palmer winning this matchup. Bad stylistic fight. Let's see. See how they look on the scales. That's what I'm excited for. We'll be getting on those scales in just a moment. Yeah, he's not that good, brother. Mo Usman is like, that's funny. Yeah, Usman, he don't have it, man. Trust that beard. Yeah, Movlead's not even that strong of a favorite. Dagestan. You hear Dagestan, you know which way to go, guys. Come on now. Like, let's be real. It's not about the ethnicity, but it's about how they train there. Minus 139. Stylistic, good matchup. Palmer would need the best performance of his career to beat Movlid at this point, and I think Palmer's best days are behind him. He just lost to Bubba. Bubba Jenkins is not terrible, but he's not great either. And I think Movlid would dominate Bubba Jenkins. So, definitely Movlid. Better wrestler. Striking, too, very capable. Movlid, baby, for the victory. But he's the former champ, so that's why the hype is there. That's why he still gets that play, you know. That's it. I made the same mistake. Don't worry about it, man, with the Bubba Jenkins thing. And Movlid would beat up Bubba Jenkins. Movlid's in a smash. Easy money. Easy money. Smash this guy. Easy money. Like Hamza. I can't wait for Hamza Chimaev to come back. That's what I'm pumped for. Movlid. Serious, intense. Never bet against the Dagestani. Against an American-style wrestler. It goes the way of the Dagestani. Movlid is, yeah, exactly. Movlid is so much better than freaking Bubba Jenkins. The best days, in my opinion, are behind Lance. Unfortunately. Pettis up next. If you're a betting man, you're probably skipping Anthony Pettis because he's Mr. Slow trigger. I mean, I don't know. The guy just doesn't turn it on half the time. He has good fights, has shit fights. Pettis is not somebody I feel comfortable throwing money down. Minus 170-ish favorite at the best value. Palmer beat Gilpin two times. Palmer's nasty. Oh, dude, why would he fight Luke Rockhold? Like, let's be honest. Luke Rockhold is a terrible matchup, dude. Like, that's a tall guy that can wrestle his ass off. That's a risk. I would not fight Luke. I think we got to see him being Hamzat 170, make a run there, focus there, and then move up. I don't think he should be fighting the top guys up a weight class. Yeah, you got to back the beard, man. Yeah, you know what? You're right. The only guys that tend to beat these Dagestanis are absolute phenomenal Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners. And Palmer's a wrestler. Not going to go well for him. Paul Craig is a deadly man. Paul Craig destroyed Jamal Hill. That was insane. Let's go. Let's go. Anthony fade Pettis. Yeah, you have to fade Pettis, dude. Like, it's just, you can't bet on Pettis anymore. He's not worth it. Rouge is so basic. Like, Pettis really should win, so it tempts you, but Pettis just doesn't always turn it up, man. But yeah, I think he's going to beat Rouge. Decision. Hopefully a TKO, but I'm taking decision. Rouge is pretty jacked, though. I got to give him credit. What is the protocol of testing? It's like, honestly, he's jacked. Manfio's jacked. He's going to have a physical strength advantage on Pettis for sure. Let's see Showtime. The OG Anthony Pettis. 156. I think he should turn up and get the win. He needs to win. And I think he'll do it. But I'm not betting him. I know. I'm totally with you, bro. That is a perfect week, man. I never really was big into NASCAR, but I totally get how that would be a great fucking week. But unfortunately, they're putting two events next to each other. I like Neil Magny Chimaev, yeah. No, he definitely will come out with a sense of urgency, but I still think deep down he'll play it safer. Like or if an opportunity arises, he might go for it and he could land something. But Manfio's not a guy that gets finished, man. He's a durable guy and a tough matchup. They're talking to Rouge right now. Let's hear what they say. Let's see what Rouge says here, and then we'll get back talking it up. No testing unless you're in the finals. That's interesting. Would Brandon Moreno beat Manfio? I guess so. That's interesting. Shavkat Chimaev would be crazy. Rouge. Do me a favor, Rouge. Sell your personality more. Make it fun. Don't just give these basic responses, man. You have to sell yourself in the fight game if you want to build a brand. Take advantage of being on television right now. Build yourself. Let's go. Come on, Rouge. Oh, Alex Morono. Alex Morono would beat Manfio, I think. But I don't know if Pettis would beat Morono in a rematch at this point. He wants his points. Let's go. Manfio. Main event of the evening. Cindy Dandois. Cindy Dandois is a terrible striker, but does have good grappling. But she's fighting Kayla. Like, let's be real here, guys. We know exactly how this fight is going to go. It's not a question of who's going to win. It's how. And, guys, also, we're at the main event. Smash that like button, guys. We got to get some likes moving in here. Smash the like button. Go on this video. We're looking for at least 60 likes. So if you haven't yet, hit that like button and support that channel. Subscribe if you guys are new here as well. And we'll be live for Bellator tomorrow, which I cannot wait for. You live in Belgium and Cindy is embarrassing. That's hilarious, man. She's embarrassing your people, dude. I apologize. I'm sorry, man. She's just so bad with the striking. So bad. I'm actually really pumped to do this week's Best MMA Bets video after this. We are going to go deep with it. But obviously first, we have to finish the full card betting breakdown for PFL. We'll talk about some of the bets and whatnot after these finish out. Kayla's going to stomp her out with quickness. She's going to kill her. She's going to kill her. It won't be close. 1 round. They're saying, somebody said something in the live chat yesterday that Kayla felt bad for Dandois. So, hey, maybe she wins by submission. The props were fantastic yesterday at plus money for finishes. I like Ante Delija to win, especially in this matchup. You see who he's fighting? That's why. If it was against like a higher level guy, it's a different fight, especially after being knocked out. But his opponent doesn't offer any real resistance. Dandois. Belgium fighter. Padded record a bit, but still tough girl. Art, for sure. Judo skills, definitely. Striking skill, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She has no striking skills, guys. None. Kayla Harrison can do it all pretty well. Come on, PFL. PFL right now, their product was just lagging out on us, but we're good. And it wasn't my computer. It was PFL's broadcast, but we're good. We're good. We're back. Kayla Harrison's a savage. I love Kayla Harrison. Jacked as they come. Look at those arms and shoulders. She's an animal. She's going to destroy. And she weighs the legit 156. The other one, you know, Dandois, how it's correctly pronounced, I believe, probably could fight at 135 pounds. Kayla Harrison is a legit 45 or 55. Or like she's a big girl. The size difference, the thickness, it's not going to be close. First round, finish. Reach advantage, but Dandois can't even strike, so it doesn't make a difference. It's going to be domination in this fight. It's not going to be close. Oh, you might see a murder. This might be the first televised killing in mixed martial arts because I think this is one of the biggest mismatches of all time. I wonder what Dandois says here because she knows she has a chance. Do I think Harrison's attractive? Yeah, I do. I personally find her attractive. It's going to be death in there. Domination. Destruction. Dandois says she's going to leave her heart and soul in it. She'll give it her all. She's not going to win, though. She's saying she's going to give it her all. She knows she's not going to win the fight. Remember that. Kayla knows she's going to kill. She's a savage, man. I love Kayla Harrison. Doesn't make a difference. The judo difference is serious. Kayla Harrison's going to put a beating on her. I want to see Kayla Harrison get the UFC shot already. Or Cyborg. The Kayla Harrison show. Let's go. I love Kayla Harrison, dude. I'm a fan. She sells me, man. I'm a big fan of Kayla. Destruction. That was the, weigh-ins. None of the picks changed. I'm laughing at what you said, Dan. I think he says, I think any female that can willfully put me in the not safe for work position is hot. That's hilarious. Who can you parlay Kayla with? Well, we're about to get to it in just a moment. So let me check up on this live chat for the last few seconds, and then we'll pop over and talk about the betting breakdown here. Because that's it for the weigh-ins. You almost hit a 10-leg parlay, turning 50 into 7.9K. Then Warley Alves finished Lazez. That fight was not supposed to happen. That victory was not supposed to happen. Kayla is so good. I think Kayla Harrison is the sternest test for Cyborg being outside the UFC fighter, and then sternest test for Nunes as an inside the UFC fighter. They have to make Kayla Harrison get to the UFC. Maybe USADA is the fear, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about some PFL bets to play potentially. Kayla, yeah, she's maybe an inside the distance parlay play, but at the end of the day, it's no value. She's gonna win for sure. Well, let's talk about some of the bets, some of the parlays. We'll talk about the fights. So I'll tell you the fights that I think are worth playing versus not. So Kaitlin Young and Mariana Morais, the first fight to start the night off. I don't really think it's worth a bet. Value-wise, not a ton. As of right now, fight goes the distance play on that is sitting at minus 215. Why even risk it with that? Don't waste your money. Save it for something with more predictability. Taylor Guardado, Laura Sanchez, another one I don't recommend a bet, especially because I am picking the favorite to win it. She is a better wrestler. Grinding style, probably decision. If you were feeling Guardado to win by a decision, it's not really that valuable at plus 125 in my opinion. Fight goes the distance, minus 250. Another one. It's skip the bets that don't deliver the value dinero-wise. Renan Ferreira and Sayles Manatafa just came out. Renan Ferreira, Sayles Manatafa at minus 225. There's some value on Renan. Sayles Manatafa, though, is a really hard guy to finish. Let's see what Ferreira inside the distance is sitting at. Ferreira wins inside the distance is minus 225. That makes 0 sense. I think that is really dumb. Wow. Decision is actually plus 350. I like more of a straight bet with Ferreira, but we'll parlay them up in a moment. I just want to look through some of these bets and talk about value. Jamelle Jones, Klidson, Abreu. I think the submission prop bet for Klidson is going to have value here. Abreu wins by submission, plus 165. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Also a decent guy to play straight or potentially parlay up. Granted, his opponent, tough wrestler. Genah Fabian, Julija Pajićv. Minus 250, I think that she's going to dominate Pajićv. I do think she's a good play. This serious level difference as far as striking goes. One is an MMA striker that's not all that great. The other is a proven kickboxer. So Fabian wins. Delija, Chandler Cole, he should definitely win that fight. Do you want to play inside the distance? You could, but at the end of the day, what if Delija just happens to have, a terrible night? It definitely could happen. Delija wins inside the distance at the minus 200 is really not worth it. And I think that's not even the play to make there. Let's keep going. Helena, Kolesnyk, Larissa, Pacheco. Pacheco's going to win. Pacheco should win by stoppage, I believe. If you look, Pacheco wins inside the distance bet is sitting at around minus 165 up to minus 190. Okay play, but I really don't love it. But if you had to, value-wise, it does give you some options. I think that Pacheco wins it for sure. Cappelozza, DeReese. I like Cappelozza knockout. I think he gets it done probably in the first round and a half or less here. I don't see the fight going the distance. I think Cappelozza wins by a KO is what? It's minus 152. I don't know why it says minus 1,000. What book is that? William H. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Cappelozza for the win. Dandois, Harrison, it's not even close. Harrison's going to dominate. Let's see Harrison inside the distance play, what that is sitting at. Minus 600. There's not even value in that either. She's too big of a favorite. It's guaranteed success, sure, but way too big of a favorite. Brandon Sayles versus Denis Goltsov. I think that Goltsov stops him after the round and a half, so maybe over 1.5 could have value, especially that close money. I also think realistically third round TKO is where I'm going. Goltsov by a TKO is at plus 100. Let's see if we did Goltsov wins in the third round. That's plus 1,000 money. That's not bad at all. I definitely think you can do that. I don't know why they say Goltsov 4 or 5. It's not a 5-round fight. That makes no sense. William H. with some weird odds out here. Pettis, Manfio. I got Pettis decision. Don't love a bet on this fight. Would probably skip past it. Don't love Manfio's odds of upset either. Palmer and Movlid. I like Movlid, Kubelaev. I would bet him straight. Wouldn't really prop it up too much. But I do want to do some parlays. So it is parlay time. We talked about a couple of the props. We'll go even deeper with this week's best MMA bets, which will be dropping in the next couple of hours here. But let me check up on this live chat. You think spectacular? You have a bet against Pettis? Genah, I got Genah Fabian definitely winning, and I think finish. I think first round knockout. It stinks you don't get props in Belgium, dude. Yeah, he did look good against Usman, but Usman's significantly less skilled than Denis Goltsov is striking. All right, let's look at some potential parlays to play here. Some ones that I want to play with. So I'm going to go Movlid Kubelaev because I am feeling this matchup. I think it's a good one for him. And then another play would potentially be Renan Ferreira over Sayles Manatafa. Sayles Manatafa does have a puncher's chance, but skill for skill, technical kickboxing level, way better for Ferreira. Range management, reach, and height advantage. I'm going Ferreira all day here. Ante Delija, another one that I'd be confident in playing. If I had to add women's MMA and you said, listen, give me a women's fight that you want to bet, it's got to be Fabian and also Pacheco, but she's such a big favorite, minus 650. If you played these, this is a 5-fight parlay with some favorites here. Movlid, Renan Ferreira, Ante Delija, Genah Fabian, and Larissa Pacheco. It is plus 380. Some widespread odds. A lot of these matchups widespread here. As far as a dog that really could come through, I mean, if you like Manfio, maybe you bet him. Not huge on that matchup. I think you get some good value on like these close money plays here, like Lance Palmer and Movlid. That's a good play. Yeah, that it's definitely off at minus 225. That's Bet MGM has it at that. So I would hop on it if you can find it at minus 225 right now. Minus 4,000. She's a monster and she is drop dead gorgeous. Make money, shock them with the results. That's the way to go, man. Tips on being lonely and everyone around you think you can trust is think you trust is unreliable. Hey, man, you know what? Yeah, just shock them with the money, bro. Don't be lonely, man. Go make some friends. Go to a bar or something, dude. Just go talk to people. Go put yourself out there. That's the best advice if you're lonely, man. Put yourself out there. Don't have any fear because who gives a shit what anybody thinks. So plus 380, I really do like this parlay here. If I had to add in Kayla Harrison, maybe we add in Kayla inside the distance, but it's not going to give you like anything all that spectacular. Harrison by a submission. That's interesting. Harrison by a TKO minus 118. That's interesting to see the plus money. Harrison by a TKO is very possible. I'm thinking TKO at minus 118, but I wouldn't play that one. I'd rather just do like the inside the distance play. Bring you to like plus 460 if you got Harrison inside the distance with all these dangerous parlays, though. Like, if I had to give you like the safer plays, I'm going Movlid and Renan Ferreira or Renan Ferreira, Ante Delija and Movlid. Genah Fabian should be good to go. Larissa Pacheco. And obviously Harrison, but this is no value in betting her straight. You'd have to bet her inside of the distance, which really should happen. Brings you to like a plus 460. Like there's some decent parlay options here for PFL. But I'm not saying go bet the house on it all. But I do think we can really cash with intelligent bets. So the ones that I like, true like locks of the night, if I'm going to throw them at you, I really like Movlid. And I really like Ante Delija and Renan Ferreira. Also for the women's side, Pacheco, Genah Fabian would be more the lock of the night plays. I do think Klidson Abreu by a submission. Let's see what that prop's sitting at again. Abreu wins by a submission, plus 165. I would like to see it at plus 200 or more to bet down on it, so I will not be betting that personally. I'll skip that one. As far as like these women's fights, don't be stupid. Don't bet on it. Don't take the risk. If you are going to risk it on any of them, maybe Fabian and Pacheco and Cindy Dandois. Like the real mismatches, like even though the odds are kind of close here, minus 250 plus 198. I mean, not close, but relatively, right? Fabian has so much kickboxing experience and is so much technically superior to her opponent here. So definitely have to lean the way of Genah Fabian there. But we'll see. We'll see that this card's interesting. If I have to give you a rate on this card, I'll say like it's a pretty decent PFL card. I forget what I said. I think I already gave it a score. I don't know if I said A minus, but it might be like a B plus, A minus. I mean, it's a decent card. Lots of good action. Fights I'm most looking forward to got to be Movlid and Lance Palmer, Denis Goltsov, Sayles, Bruno Cappelozza, and DeReese. Oh, Cappelozza is another person that you could potentially add to the parlays. To be 100% honest, I think Cappelozza could be a good play. He hits hard, man. So if you went Cappelozza, Ferreira, Goltsov, Movlid, and Genah, Fabian, as well as, let's say you even put Pacheco down, you're at plus 633. I think this, if you're going for like a wild man parlay and you want to take a risk, I think this is the one that will hit right here if you want to go wild man. Up to you, though. Overall, we got some good options. Pacheco, Morais, Denis, Cappelozza is your parlay. That's a money play. I think that hits for sure. Definitely some good parlays to play. I'm super pumped for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this new series, which is the weigh-in, like live reaction. So technically it's a weigh-in show and then the full card betting breakdown and predictions after. You guys already know my picks from the videos prior. None of the picks have changed. They stay the same. We do have a different matchup with Sayles Manatafa Ferreira. Ferreira gets the win there. I'm picking him by stoppage. Sayles Manatafa can strike and does have some power. Mismatch here, though. Renan Ferreira, way taller, more technical. Training specifically for this moment. We're riding with Renan Ferreira. Excited for this card. Good action coming. I am going to be coming out with the best bets video for MMA overall. So it's going to be this week's best MMA bets. Haven't done that in a little bit of time, actually. So looking forward to it, guys. Smash that like button. Goal on this video. We need at least 60 likes. I really do appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be throwing some timestamps out there for everything. So if you want to get back and check out some things, thank you all so much. And I will see you all you were watching you at work while I was making 20 hotel pans of bacon. Hey, man, I'm glad, man. Watch me at work. Watch me anytime. I'm here for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, everybody. And you will see my face in the next hour, I guess you can say. Probably in the next hour, I'll be back, and we'll be talking about the best MMA bets this week. See you guys very soon.